Hello students, today we are here to learn about our second chapter, class 5 second chapter. Let's learn pranayam. Let's learn pranayam. On this page you can see the different yoga asanas. First of all, can you tell me what is a pranayam? Pranayam is a yoga asana. What is pranayam? Pranayam is a yoga asana. So, why yoga is important for all of us? Yoga is important for all of us because it brings together physical and mental disciplines to achieve a peaceful body and mind. It helps us to manage stress and keep you relaxing. Yoga asanas build strength, flexibility and confidence. So, I think it's a very much important for all of us. Let's begin our chapter. You can see here different yoga asanas. Can you name these yoga asanas? First is Chakra asana. Second is Sarvanga asana. Third is Urdhva Mukh Swasana. And fourth is Halasanas. Can you tell me, when you do the yoga asana, what changes have you felt in your body after performing yoga asanas? What you feel? We feel freshness in our body. So let's learn about pranayam and its benefits. Shivam and Nitin were students of class 5th. There are two boys, Shivam and Nitin. They were students of class 5th. One day they got up early. It was a pleasant morning. What do you mean by pleasant? Pleasant was enjoyable or nice. One day they got up early. It was a nice morning. They went to a park for a morning walk. So they decided to go for a morning walk. They saw many people in the garden. There are so many people already in the garden. Some of them were running on the track around the park. From them, some people are running on the track which was built around the park. What do you mean by track? Track is a circular path for runners. Children were playing. There are some children also who were playing. In the middle of the park, some people were sitting and making different poses. But in the middle of the park, some people are sitting in a group and making the poses. Poses means positions. Shivam wondered what they were doing. When the Shivam looked them, he thought what they are doing. Wondered means surprise. From surprisingly, Shivam saw them and think what they were doing. Out of curiosity, both the friends went near them. Curiosity, desire to know something. Out of curiosity, both the friends went near them. They go to the near the group of the people. There was a yoga teacher who was giving instruction to others. There was a yoga teacher who giving the instruction to perform the yoga. He said, "My dear friends, let's learn pranayam in today's yoga class." He said that let's start our today yoga class and let's learn about the pranayam. What is pranayam? Somebody asked. From the group, a person asked that what is the pranayam? What is the mean by pranayam? Pranayam is control and extension of the breath. The teacher said the pranayam is the control and extension of the breath. By practicing it, we can reduce our breathing rate. From the practicing of pranayam, we can reduce our breathing rate. Normal breathing rate in a human being is a 12 to 20 per second. So, higher breathing rate and the lower breathing rate are harmful for the human being. So, by practicing the pranayam, we can reduce our breathing rate. We can manage our breathing rate. Reduced breathing rate has a lot of benefits. If we reduce our breathing rate, so there are so many benefits of this. What are the benefits? It slows down heart rate, reduces blood pressure and relaxes body and mind. From practicing of pranayam, we can reduce our heart rate, reduce blood pressure. I think all of you know about the problem of BP, high blood pressure, low blood pressure. So these are related to our body, and from the pranayam we can control these things and we can relax our body and mind. Pranayam increases our life expectancy. Life expectancy matlab possibilities. So from the pranayam we can increase our life possibility. We can live a long life. Pranayam should be done on an empty stomach, preferably in the morning. When should we done the pranayam? In the morning with an empty stomach. You can also do it in the evening, but there should be a gap of 4 hours after the last meal. You can also do it in the evening, but when you take last meal after the 4 hours of that, there should be a gap of 4 hours. Shivam and Nitin got interested and joined the group after seeking permission from the yoga teacher. To see all these peoples, Shivam and Nitin also got interested in the pranayam and he get the permission of the yoga teacher to join the group. The teacher started listing the step of pranayam. Now the teacher started to give the steps in order to start the pranayam. You can see here some pictures and the steps. Step first, sit calmly on a mat and close your eyes. So first step for doing the pranayam is sit calmly. Calmly means peacefully, without any tension, without any worry, on a mat and close your eyes. Step second, put left ankle on the right thigh. Put your left ankle. Ankle is joint between foot and leg. On the right thigh. Thigh, upper part of your leg. Step third. Now put right ankle on the left thigh. In the step third, which position you can see, this posture is called Padmasana. What called? Padmasana. In the beginning, you may find it slightly difficult to sit in this pose. Don't worry. With a little practice, you will learn it. When we start a new work, we find difficulties. So, in yoga asana, in the pranayam, you also find difficulty to sit in this pose, in this position. But when you practicing continue, so it will be easy to you. You will learn it. Step 4. Press your right nostril with your right hand thumb and breathe in slowly from the left nostril. You can see the position in the picture. Key, first of all, press your right nostril with your right hand thumb and breathing slowly. Slowly take the breath inside. Do this till your lungs are full. Continue this position until your lungs are full with the air. This process of breathing in is called Purak. This position is called Purak. Step 5. Hold your breath for 5 to 10 seconds or only as long as you comfortably can. As per the yoga teacher, it's beneficial for you if you breathe 5 to 10 seconds. Hold your breath for the 5 to 10 seconds, but you can do it as per your comfortability also. Means easily you can. Easily you can. The process of holding breath is called Kumbhak. What is called? Kumbhak. Now step 6. Now release the thumb and close the left nostril with your ring finger. Now the 6th step is to release your thumb and close your left nostril with your ring finger. Then breathe out slowly through your right nostril. Before we breathe in the air, now we have to breathe out the air slowly. This process of breathing out is called Rechak. Step 7. Now breathe in from the right nostril. Again follow the same step and hold. Steps 8 is hold your breath again. Again hold your breath. Step 9. Now press the right nostril with thumb and breathe out from left nostril. Repeat the process. Step 10. You may start with 5 rounds and increase it up to 15 to 20 rounds. At the starting position, you can start it with 5 rounds, or when you habitual of it, you are practicing it, you can increase it up to 15 to 20 rounds. Shivam and Nitin were happy to have learned pranayam. Now Shivam and Nitin also know about the pranayam. They were very happy to learn pranayam. They thanked the yoga teacher and decided to come to the park and attend the yoga class daily. Now they are decided that they will come to the park on the daily basis and learn the pranayam and the yoga from their yoga teacher, because it's a very good exercise for our body and it helps us to improve our physical and the mental health. Thank you. Have a nice day.